Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very requested video from you guys, but I'm going to be sharing my skincare routine with you guys. It is night when I'm filming this and I don't really do that much for morning skincare, but I am going to go over some of the products that I do use. So I won't be demonstrating them necessarily, but it's pretty self-explanatory. But I will be covering how I take my makeup off, my nighttime skincare routine, what I am prescribed by my dermatologist, which I will get to, and what I do to get semi-okay skin. Yeah, I have a lot to cover in this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it. But before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, click that bell, and let's get started. So I'm gonna start with my skin journey. It has definitely been a journey. I'm gonna put timestamps right here, or I'm gonna put a timestamp right here if you guys just want to see my skincare routine and don't really care about my skincare journey and how I suffered with acne. Skip to right here if you just want to see my skincare routine. I hope that this background and everything's okay. I'm like in my bathroom and my laundry room is the same room. I don't know what I'm saying. And I have the door shut, so hopefully it's not too echoey. I really freaking hope not. That would be horrible. So I have never filmed a video like this on my channel because I've never felt comfortable enough, but now I'm finally like really happy with my skin, and I just am so proud of the improvements that have been made, I guess, and how far I've come. I'm not gonna like try to drag it out too much just because I don't want to bore you guys, but ever since 6th grade I struggled with acne, and I vaguely remember, I mean it was so long ago, I was in 6th grade, middle school, and now I'm in college, so it was a really long time ago, but I just remember I was so oily. I look really oily right now, but I'm happy about it because I'm normally really dry, but I look really oily around the nose, so let's just not focus on that. But yeah, so in 6th grade I noticed I was just really oily, and it was actually clogging my pores so bad, and it created acne, and I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know anything. So my mom took me to the dermatologist, and they told me to go to Neutrogena. They told me to go to Walgreens and get like a salicylic acid acne face wash or whatever. So I did that, and I was just really like insecure with my skin and with myself, and that's when I started getting into makeup because I was so insecure. And you know, some people and teachers would like say things like make it seem like I was too young really to wear makeup, but little did they know I was just really insecure of my skin. So I just kind of want to make this video to show you guys my skincare routine, but then also help you guys out if you are going through some skin problems, because most of us have been there. I've definitely been there. You know, I struggle with that, and the antibiotics helped, but not completely. So yeah, that was in 6th grade, and I just kept trying salicylic acid. I tried like benzoyl peroxide topical creams. I went back to the dermatologist like time after time, like so many freaking times, and I remember he prescribed me like Differin, he prescribed me Retin-A, he prescribed me one type of pill, and then I want to say doxycycline, another one was doxycycline. He prescribed me all these different medicines, and nothing really worked to completely clear it. And so then in about 10th grade, I've never shared this before actually, I think I've only told like a few of my friends. In 10th grade I decided to go on Accutane, which I'm proud to say that, like I am not ashamed, but back then I was very ashamed and very embarrassed and scared almost, because first of all, if you don't know what Accutane is, I will put a picture or a screenshot of what it is, but it is a very aggressive acne medication, and it has been known to not do good on certain people, and they can have some serious side effects. It can really damage your organs. If you become pregnant on Accutane, you will lose the baby, and it could really hurt you. So they make you go on like 2 forms of birth control, but I wasn't on birth control at the time. I think you can do like abstinence. So I had to go every single month, once a month, to this dermatologist's place, and I would have to take a pregnancy test because they didn't want you to become pregnant even if you weren't, you know. Anyways, so it was just a really hard time for me, not gonna lie, because I'd known people, like some of my friends that did have acne, but when you have acne and you have it really bad, us humans, like, we're really hard on ourselves, and we look at ourselves in the mirror and we're like, wow, and we see ourselves a lot differently and a lot worse than other people do. So like I would look at my friends and they might have thought that they had really bad acne, but then I'd be like, wow, it's nothing compared to what I have or what I'm going through. And it wasn't just my face, like it was my chest, my like shoulders, it was my back. But yeah, so I was just super insecure about that. So finally, you know, Accutane was supposed to help my face and my chest and my back and everything, and it was basically like our last resort. My doctor warned me, my parents and I, about the dangers of Accutane and what was gonna happen and how it was gonna affect my mood. And my doctor even told my mom, was like, yeah, so if Tori becomes a totally different person on this medicine and she just becomes so irritable and so not herself, then take her off. I knew that going into it. I knew it was gonna make me really dry and everything. So yeah, but I did it, and it was a long process. I want to say it was 6 to 8 months, and I was a completely different person. I look back at myself and I'm like, my mood and just who I was just like not who I am right now. Also because I was 16, but my mom was like, she told me this the other day, like, you are not yourself. But yeah, so like it really dried out my lips, it dried out my face, of course, because it dries out your face, so it clears the acne. But the first 2 months are really rough because it makes your acne worse. So I'm gonna try and find some pictures. I don't know how much I can find. I'm gonna try, you guys. Like I said, I was so insecure, I didn't want to take pictures. Like it was so bad. I never wanted to take pictures of my chest or my back or my face. Like that was just not happening. I was not gonna do that, but I'll see what I can find. But yeah, so it just dried everything out. I could go weeks without washing my hair, but I didn't. The longest I went was like 5 or 6 days because it dried out my scalp so bad. And keep in mind, I was so oily before. Like I would have to wash my hair every day, every other day, and my back was oily and my face was oily. But when I was on the Accutane, it was like it just soaked it up, which I was happy with. Just not my lips being crusty and my elbows and just everything. There were so many more side effects. Very harsh, very aggressive, and very scary. And my parents were really hesitant on putting me on it, but they knew how insecure I was and how upset I was at the acne. It was just controlling my life, I felt like. Yeah, things got a lot better, and my acne was finally like gone by my last appointment. It was crazy. Like he counted, he said, you have 12 active breakouts. My first appointment, like the day 1 of starting Accutane. My last, I had like 1 or maybe 0. I think I had like 1. And he said, you know, in a few years, there are people that have to go on it a few times to completely get rid of their acne. But he was like, but it will get a little bit better before it gets worse. Like basically like the pill was still gonna be in my system for a while, and it could clear up that 1 breakout that I have, if that makes sense. I was really happy. It cleared up my back, and it cleared up my chest, and it cleared up my face. And ever since then, my scalp and my hair, it's just been really dry still. My body's been really dry. I've noticed my skin, I've suffered with severely dry skin recently, and I'm going to share some tips with you guys if you suffer with dry skin, or if you've been on Accutane and you still have these side effects. Even though it's been a few years, it's been 3. I feel like it's just now catching up to me, and I've noticed all the dryness. Yeah, I'm gonna share some tips with you guys. That's basically my acne story back then. But as of recently, my skin's been really good. I will have a few, like I said, Accutane doesn't completely clear your acne. It'll help a ton, but it won't always help everybody forever, you know? I know somebody that had to go on it twice, but it's just so dangerous. You don't want to if you don't absolutely have to, you know? Ever since I was 16, almost 17, I guess, by the time I finished Accutane, I was pretty much like, my skin was so clear, and the only thing that I had, I mean, I would probably have like a few pimples like pop up here and there, like either on my back or on my chest, but not for a long time after Accutane. And then the only thing that I had on my back was like scars. So yeah, but then I would have like maybe a few pimples here and there, like nothing major. And I was super happy and super confident and really happy with my decision to go on Accutane. I, as of recently, past 6 months, I would say, have noticed that when I look in the mirror, I will notice some, I'm gonna like go like that, so maybe you guys can see. Notice some raised bumps, and it's kind of like texture. It's not like pimples where they have heads and they're red. It's like my skin color, and it's like clogged pores or congestion. So I told my mom about it, and she scheduled me an appointment because it just wasn't going away. I was trying all these products, I was trying everything, and then on top of that, my skin was just so dry, and I had enough. So, and then I went to Colorado for spring break, and it just made it 10 times worse. So I went to the appointment, and he prescribed me a few things that I'm going to share with you guys that have helped a lot. And I'm like finally like really happy with my skin, and I feel like it's only gonna get better, especially since I seeked help finally again. I was just so hesitant to go to the dermatologist because I didn't want to, and I thought maybe it was my diet and I wasn't eating right, or I don't know. I just thought it was a part of life, but he said it is. He said it's not something that you're using, it's not something that you're eating necessarily, because I am sensitive to dairy, eggs, and gluten, and I'm eating those, so I thought maybe it was that. He said that it was just my age. So I went in there and immediately he was like, you've got congestion right through here. And I was like, yep, that's right. Because like I could look in the mirror and I could go, and like I could like, I felt like I could pop every square inch of my face. It like white stuff would come out on every square inch, even though you couldn't really see it. It was weird, but yeah, so he helped me and I'm really happy about it. That's basically my skincare journey. It's been a long ride. I feel like everything happens for a reason. I went through it maybe for a reason, maybe to help you guys. So yeah, that's my acne story. I'm going to get into my skincare now. So I'm actually gonna start by taking my earrings off. I just took my rings off because I don't wanna like get makeup remover on it. But I feel like people that do skincare routines sometimes don't show them taking their makeup off, and that is a big thing, because this product that I'm about to show you that I use to take my makeup off with has helped my skin a lot. So I just want to do a little disclaimer. The products that I show are expensive. Some of them are not. I don't want you guys to feel like you have to go out and buy every single product that I am showing you because it'll work for you. Literally everybody's skin is different and everybody has a different skin type and things that'll work better for them. And yeah, I'm just gonna show you what helped me. And if you do suffer with dry skin, I will show you some products that I recommend. So first thing that I do before I get in the shower, I'm actually going to take my makeup off before I get in the shower because that's what I do, and then I'll show you the rest when I get out. But the first thing I do before I get in the shower is I take my makeup off, and this is the Kate Somerville Cold Cream. And you guys, this is, first of all, it's expensive. It's like $50 for something that's gonna take your makeup off. Like, that's crazy. But when I say that it is the best thing that's ever happened to me, it is the best thing that's ever happened to me in the skincare world. It takes my makeup off, but it feels so healthy and like so soft, and it feels like a baby's butt when I take my makeup off. It's amazing. Best thing ever. It is very fragranced, so if you are very sensitive to that, this might not be the best for you. But I've tried Pond's. That's like $8 at Walgreens, but it has some bad ingredients in it that clogged my pores and clogged a lot of people's pores. So that was a problem that I had when I recently like retried it. So I just decided to splurge and get this, but it's the best thing ever. So I take some. This makeup has been on me all day since I had a lunch I had to go to at, gosh, 11:30. So I put makeup on at like 10:30 and it's almost 9. So it's been on for a while and I still think it looks pretty good, but it is getting a little bit oily, which is great because I've been super dry. So I'm doing something right if I'm looking a little oily. I rub it in like really good and it just looks like you just smeared your makeup off. It's kind of funny looking. And then I just take a washcloth and I wet it, and then I just take it off. So now that I'm white as a ghost, I'm self-tanned right now, so that's why I look really white. But yeah, so I like to take my makeup off before the shower, just because if you're in the shower and you're taking off your makeup, it can kind of get like messy, I feel like, and just, you don't want all that in your shower and then on yourself, you know? That's just what I've learned. Sometimes if I'm super lazy, I will, but I try not to. I'm just gonna be like up front and real and honest with you guys. So I'm gonna share a few different cleansers with you guys. If you have oily skin, really recommend the Purity one by Philosophy. It's a one-step facial cleanser. It's supposed to remove your makeup and cleanse, and I just noticed that this did dry me out. If you have oily to normal, the combination, I feel like you'll be good with this because it wasn't even too drying on me. But like when I like was really suffering like the past few months this winter with dry skin, this would have been a no. But you know, maybe in the summer this will be good for me, but this is really good if you have oily skin or not too dry. And then the one that I've been using for the past, oh gosh, 6 to 8 months is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I love this cleanser so much. I'm just not really supposed to use soy because I have a thyroid problem, and I didn't know that, but you're not supposed to really use soy. So I really like this one. I'll still continue to use it, but I have a new one that I want to show you guys. I don't know, this could be maybe why I am getting some congestion right here, even though my dermatologist said it's just my age. I feel like maybe because I'm not supposed to use soy and I'm using a soy cleanser, maybe that's why. So I just recently switched to the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, and I love this. I've been using it for a few days now and really like it. I love it. It's just like a gel kind of consistency, but I'm actually gonna wash my face in the shower. I know some people are like, no, because like the water's too hot and it can like damage your skin because the water's like too hot or something, but I just like doing it that way because when I wash my face over the sink, it like drips down my arms, and I just don't really like that. So I'm gonna do that in the shower, and then I'm going to come back here and show you guys the rest. All right, you guys, so I just got out of the shower. Sorry if I'm like a little red, I don't know. I'm like really hot. This is what I look like when I get out of the shower. Like I said, I just used the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cleanser, and I fall in love with this stuff more and more every single time I use it. So here's my little skincare section of my bathroom. Sorry, like I'm kind of a mess right now, but I just have my cotton rounds. These are, oh my gosh, these are some exfoliating ones from Ulta, and then my moisturizer, a water cream, my oil, some like color correcting cream, my Jade Roller, my favorite toner, a hydration gel, just some random little things, some more moisturizers. I kind of like color coded it, like purple, blue, green, orange, white, you know. But then I also have my prescriptions right here that I will show you guys, but I don't like to have them right there because it doesn't really match. So like I said, what works for me might not work for you, blah blah blah. It's taken a lot of time and money and effort to find finally a good skincare routine that like helped my skin become not dry, because in my past few videos I've been saying like I suffer from dry skin, my skin's been really dry, but now like I can finally say it's not. So that's really good. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know what's happening here, but I don't really normally break out like this. Usually they're just like little tiny bumps like under the skin, so don't know what that is, but I'm still gonna make this video because I just want to be real with you guys, you know. So the first thing I do when I get out of the shower is use my Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 Dark Spot Toner. I love this so much. It's got AHAs I think in it, yeah, so it like is a chemical exfoliant. I don't exfoliate my face, I use chemical exfoliants, and then I also like dermaplane or like shave my face, whatever, but I do a lot of exfoliating chemically. But when you use cleansers and exfoliators with like beads in them and stuff, that can really damage your skin. So I just put it on this exfoliating pad, and it might burn a little bit or tingle, so don't be alarmed. But this is a really good toner. I don't have dark spots. I just strictly use it for the AHAs and like to kind of just like make my skin like glow, you know. And I just put this everywhere. So after I do that, I go in with my oil, and the one that I've been using lately is the Herbivore Emerald Cannabis Deep Moisture Glow Oil, and I just take the little pump thing and drop it. Oh my god, ah, and just go like that and pat it in. I don't use this oil every single night. That was a very aggressive face. But I like to use it when I just want a little bit more moisture, because it does have cannabis in it. So it will help with locking in moisture and keep you hydrated, you know? So now that I'm super oily and glowy, I then go in with my Jade Roller. And most people would use this like as their last step to combine, you know, like the moisturizers, your serum, and your oil and all that. But I'm about to go in with a prescription medicine that I don't really want on this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with this. And you want to go with light handed strokes. You don't want to go back and forth like this, because it can actually, like, I think tear your skin is what I read, or it's just not good. You want to go up like that. And it's really cold. Like, I don't keep it in the fridge, but since it's like a jade stone, it's really cold. So this is good in the morning if you want to depuff. It's good in the night to help lymphatic drainage. Go on the jawline. I just do that for a while, whether I'm watching YouTube or watching TV. So after that, I do go in with my prescription, which is Tretinoin cream. I think it's Retin-A. Yeah. I know like Drunk Elephant makes a retinol cream, or Retin-A. Retinol is Retin-A. Retin-A is the brand, I feel like. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's like $74. This was like 10, so do what you gotta do, but I'm not spending $74. But you just take a pea size amount, like literally like the tiniest bit, that much, and put it on my face. Let me give you guys a close-up before I do this so you guys can see my skin is far from perfect, but has improved quite a bit. And then I just rolled that in. Obviously I'm showing you guys what I do at night, and then I'll show you guys what I do in the morning. So I just washed my hands because it's a very harsh cream, and actually my fingers were peeling when I first started using this. I think I had a reaction to, I went to the nail salon and the acetone mixed with the cream, the Tretinoin, like made my fingers peel for days, and it was very painful. So then I go in my moisturizer. This is something that has transformed my skin. I strongly believe Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. Like I said, it's about $70, but I strongly recommend or suggest getting this during a sale, if you have a gift card, if you have really dry skin, because it has been the main ingredient in transforming my skin. I just take some on my nail and then spread it around. That's gonna feel so good. That stuff is amazing. Look how glowy and dewy I look. I love it. So that's it. That's all I do at night. Sometimes I will use an eye cream. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I'll talk about it in a second when I talk about my morning, but it just depends how I feel, to be honest, how lazy I am. I don't really use eye creams that much, but I do love this one, and it's great under concealer. I love it. So now I'm going to show you guys what I do in the morning. I'm not going to actually demonstrate it like I said, but I am going to talk you guys through it. It's pretty simple. I don't like to do a lot of skincare in the morning just because, like I said, I have dry skin. I don't want to strip my oils. I don't wash my face in the morning. So yeah. So what I do in the morning is I just take another cotton pad and I use my Ole Henriksen Glow 2.0 toner. I just, every single morning, first thing I do when I come in here is I use a toner just to get off all the leftover moisturizer and serums and oils and stuff that you had overnight, and just have a fresh, clean base. So I use the toner. Then I go in with my prescription for the morning. This is clindamycin phosphate topical lotion. This is 1%. This is like a more moisturizing, where Tretinoin is more like, it's gonna make you peel. But this one, he said you won't even have to use a moisturizer if you use this every morning. So yeah, Tretinoin at night, this in the morning, and I just do that right after I tone. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a little bit dry, I will go in with my Ole Henriksen C-Rush Brightening Gel Creme. It's a moisturizer. It just depends, because the prescription lotion really does moisturize me. But if I'm feeling a little bit dry, I will go in with this. And then sometimes I will go in my Banana Bright Eye Cream. Some days, if I'm wanting a little bit of brightness, I'll go in with my True Serum, because I just use this at night, but it says morning. I don't know why. I just heard people say morning. But yeah, I just use all my Ole Henriksen products in the morning. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna apply some eye cream just for the sake of this video. But like I said, probably do it a few times a week, not every night though, and not every morning. But it is really good under concealer. So if I am having some active breakouts, I will go in with my Mario Badescu drying lotion, just dip a Q-tip in it, dot it on. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right yet, because I like to do it like right before I go to bed. I'm not going to bed right now, but I don't even know if I'll use it tonight, because sometimes it like smears on my pillow and stuff, and it's just like a hassle. But I probably need it for that, but not these scabs over here. So that's literally it, you guys. That's all the products that I use. It will like switch off, like I said. Sometimes I won't use this oil, sometimes I won't use my moisturizer in the morning, sometimes I won't use my eye cream. It really just depends on my mood, and kind of, you just gotta really read your skin and find out what works for your skin on what days, and when your skin needs more moisture, when it needs you to stop, you know, like you just kind of gotta play around with it. So I'm pretty good at reading my skin now and knowing what it needs, so I will switch it up a little bit, incorporate some more products, whatever. Another product that I forgot to mention is this Pharmacy Honeymoon Glow. This has AHAs in it as well, maybe some BHAs. Yeah, AHA, BHA flower acids. This is a good chemical exfoliant. Like I said, this is a serum, but I feel like when I'm using Tretinoin, this AHA toner, like I just feel like it's a little too much right now, so I haven't used this in a little bit with all the Retinoids and this toner now. But this is a really good chemical exfoliant if you don't have the toner, if you don't have Retin-A, or if you don't have an exfoliant that you're currently using. I do like to use some overnight creams like the Glow Recipe, or this Laneige one if I really just want some nice moisture, you know, in my skin. Yeah, and then once a week I'll use the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial. It just really, like, I don't even know what it does, but it's amazing. It's very expensive, but totally worth it. So those are just some things that I do like once a week. I'll sometimes use a face mask. It really just depends. Like I said, you just kind of got to play around with your skin and see what works best for you. So I'm just going to put on this Laneige Lip Glowy Balm that I just got. This is just like the last step to my skincare routine at night. After I brush my teeth, I put on like a lip sleeping mask or a lip balm or my Algenist liquid collagen. I just like to always have something on my lips. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any video suggestions or any routines that you guys want to see from me. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I love you guys so much. You mean the world to me. And yeah, I love you guys. And I'll hopefully see you very soon in my next one. Mwah! Bye guys.